Hey guys, what is happening? It is me, JRPG Bro. We're playing some more Persona 5 Royal here on the PlayStation 5, by the way, in case anyone's wondering where we're playing it on. It is a PlayStation 4 title only, but, you know, it is compatible with the backwards compatibility on the PlayStation 5, so we are seeing how this plays on the 5. And actually, there's not much of a big difference in terms of going from the 4 to the 5. Maybe just a little bit quicker load times. I know Vanilla 5 was more... It was definitely more made for the... I guess we could say it was definitely made more for, you know, the PS5 when they put it in the PlayStation Plus collection. That being said, we are currently going through the labyrinthian maze that is Kanashiro's palace. And I gotta say, I like this palace mainly because of the fact that it is a very Makoto-centric arc. The entire arc kind of starts off with Makoto as opposed to, you know, previous palaces. So, like, the cool thing about 5 versus Persona 4, Persona 4, it's a fantastic game. It's aged amazingly. It's literally still one of my all-time favorite games. Probably number 2 on my list of all-time favorite games. I gotta say, 4 worked because the palaces or the dungeons in 4 were all based on the characters themselves. So, for example, the first dungeon was Yukiko, and the entire dungeon was kind of scripted and designed around the Yukiko character. It really focused more on, you know, how she's viewed in the game. She's kind of like a princess type character. You know, she's treated like that, so, you know, the entire thing is like a castle. It's really cool because instead of, you know, 4 is more, you know, very Jungian psychology based. You know, they're fighting their inner selves and so on and so forth. I like 5 better personally as a whole. I think 5 is a much better game overall. I like how each of the narratives, each of the palaces in Persona 5 Royal, though, kind of represents like a giant arc. So if you guys like watch anime, like, you know, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Dragon Ball, there's these different arcs, and the arcs focus on either on a different set of characters. For example, in JoJo, and they focus on, like, you know, a different storyline, and these storylines can be independent of each other, where they're not, you know, tied together in any way. So, like, take for example, we'll use, you know, JoJo for example here. The first arc, Phantom Blood, focuses on, you know, Jonathan, and then, like, the second arc, Battle Tendency, focuses on Joseph. They're 2 totally different, you know, arcs, but they kind of they tie together. So, kind of like this, the palaces in Persona 5 Royal focus in the same way. They're their own, you know, story arcs, narrative arcs, and obviously, you know, somehow they're all going to tie together. And I really like how they do that as a whole in this game. And I think it really works. All the palaces in Persona 5 are all associated with one of the 7 deadly sins in Judeo-Christianity. For example, Kamoshida was lust. Madarame was vanity, and Kanashiro was gluttony. So you look at the trophy list, all the trophies, you know, they refer to the, you know, the Castle of Lust, you know, the Museum of Vanity, and this is the Bank of Gluttony. So I like that about these games. They kind of tie in, you know, religions and cultures as a whole. You know, and they kind of throw them all together, and they don't really kind of like say, oh, this one, you know, not say one's better than the other. Like, we have, you know, Thor and Odin as personas from Norse mythology. You have Seth and Anubis from Egyptian mythology. We have the 4 archangels from Judeo-Christian, you know, Judeo-Christian. We have Hindu, Vishnu, Shiva. You know, we also have other characters such as Yoshitsune, which is based off a Japanese general from, you know, I don't know the exact time period for that. So I really do, as someone who really likes history and mythology and things like that, I really do like how these they pull these characters from, you know, the personas or shadows. Or if you're playing Shin Megami Tensei, they're demons. I like how they actually do pull them all from, you know, different cultures and everything like that. And they don't even say anything. It's just like, here you go. Here's 100 different, you know, persona to collect. Who gives a fuck where they're from? Just play the damn game. I do really like that about this franchise. And You know, like I said, the first game I ever played from Atlas was Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, and that was actually one of the first like real like mainline JRPGs I've ever played. Like I'm talking like, yeah, I played Super Mario RPG as a kid. That was one of my favorite games growing up. Golden Sun, you know, Dragon Quest 7 or 8, Journey of the Cursed King. Played them, loved them. But you know, for me, you know, going back and playing, I think it was, you know, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne was the first like major JRPG that really hooked me into it, and I, you know, picked up Persona 3. You know, I think it was like freshman year of college and played it, and then I think on winter break, and I was like, wow, this shit's really good. So that's how you make a fan. You know, you gotta kind of like step out of your comfort zone every once in a while when it comes to playing video games. So you never know what you might like. I didn't think I would be a big JRPG gamer when I was younger. I was like, oh, this stuff's stupid. Like, you know, it's very stupid. But you know, I love it. You know, it's different. It's not what you would expect from mainline gaming. Like, you know, I bought The Witcher 3 years ago and never played it until 2020, and I love the game. I'm like, wow, this shit's good. You know, stuff like that. Give it a try. So right now we're still kind of working our way through this palace. It's very, it's definitely a very, you know, big maze. It's very, like I said, labyrinthian is the actual terminology I used. That's the best way to describe it. It is exactly that.
What?
Listen up. Yeah. Thank you very much. Um... All right. Is electricity. If we can use that, it'll go down fast.
Let me handle this. Yeah! Yeah!
Now then. Yes! It's strong. It has a significant resistance to ice.
Okay.
Nice!
Indeed.
Okay, let's try turning it all at the same time.
On 3. 1, 2...
This took some time, but we managed to force it open.
Oh, no. All I did was give the idea. It succeeded thanks to everyone's efforts.
Dude, there's money all over the floor.
So he took all of this from the weak. He's going to pay for this.
And there we go, we just made it through, I want to say, the first portion of the palace. I want to say we're in the second portion. I think there's like 3 sections of this palace. It's a decent size. It really is. It's going to take some time. I think this is going to be one of our longer ones. As we progress through the game, the palaces get bigger. And they begin to take some more time. Obviously, I think there's like, there's going to be 1 or 2 near the end. They're going to feel a little bit shorter as a whole because I think they're intentionally designed that way. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know we kind of get that illusion where they're shorter as a whole, and you're like, wait, what? I don't get this. But that's how it is. I'm hoping we can get, up to that last section of this palace today. I don't know how far we're going to get. Like I said, I do know there's a bit of a decent trek, and I kind of want to get Makoto up to par with our other characters. She's level 23 now, which is not terrible. There is, like I said, I want to say that there is suggested levels that you can find. You search on Game Facts. And you'll be able to get it. You'll be able to actually find, like I said, suggested levels. Like I said, Kamoshida was level 12, and then we had, I think it was, 19 for Kaneshiro. So every character, they have, every palace has a suggested level, I would say, that you kind of want to be at, as opposed to not being there. Like, I want to be around, I want to be above level, so I'm comfortable. So I want to point that out. You want to go into these palaces, and you want to be comfortable getting into these palaces and going through them. You don't want to fall behind
There's a dangerous one in there.
and can be under leveled getting into it because you're gonna have a bad time. If you go in and you're under leveled, you're gonna have a hard time because you're gonna get slaughtered, and no one wants to deal with that. Just saying that.
Good work. Keep it up.
So I think we're near a will seed, by the way. Definitely near it. I'm gonna have a hard time getting it because I know where it is. It's right around this area, so we're gonna kind of fiddle around here for a few moments, getting really irritated by it.
I have something. I can see it.
Oh, a treasure chest.
It's somewhere. It's somewhere.
Catch them no matter what!
2 weaklings. Beat him in one. The opponent's weak. Gunshots won't work, so try something else. Joker took one out. All right. Enemy is annihilated. Queen, you're so awesome.
All right.
That was an easy win. Let's go, Joker.
What?
Show me your true form.
This is bullshit.
I found a chest. What do you want to do, Joker?
Focus.
2 weaklings. Beat him in one bout.
We no have choice. What?
One enemy remaining. Shut your mouth. The last one.
Losers.
Nice work, team.
Okay. I can feel
A
it.
complete victory.
help
Let's
here.
go.
It won't be a problem.
There.
Keep up the pace! That's 2 enemies down for Joker!
Persona!
You oppose that! Finish it for me! Hey, shut your mouth! Take that, you jewel tool! Great, huh? Yeah! Victory!
Okay,
That was easy!
I have something.
That one is no joke. Be careful! Nice! It exploded! Woo! Looking cool, Joker!
Go!
It's not over yet! Out of our way! Now, let's continue! A spectacular victory!
Okay.
A stylish victory!
Show me your true form.
Alright, the first
Come.
move is ours!
Ravage them!
All enemies defeated!
Who's next?
Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
All right.
That enemy was really
see it.
weak. A chest!
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike! Still fight! An enemy's frozen, but you in one strike. We're done here. Let's go. Yeah! Victory!
I don't think Ryuji's special ability, where we can just run into enemies and insta-kill them, is going to work right now in this palace. I think eventually, when we get a little bit higher, it'll easily work. And this could be fantastic for the end game, because usually when I'm playing this, we're usually in the upper 80s, around level 90, you know, near the last two palaces, we're usually a little overpowered, so we don't have to worry as much about doing as many encounters as a whole. But like I said, constantly they keep adding more and more members to the Phantom Thieves. I think there's more Phantom Thieves than there were on the investigation team, but my calculations could be wrong, which at the same point in time, if that's true, Persona 5 Strikers is going to be a real crazy game if you think about it as a whole, because you're talking about you're having 9 characters, 8 or 9 characters or whatever. And I think they're adding new characters, so you're going to have it's going to be fun. So we found a safe room here.
Close by, Joker. Why don't we look for it? This is a safe room.
All right.
Now then.
What?
It might not have a weakness.
Let's go.
Maybe try making it
There.
sleepy. Persona! Charge, Johanna!
Sure.
Pass the baton and
Come.
follow up!
Go down.
Persona learned a new skill.
Okay, let's go. Hey, look!
What the hell? Are these all vaults? How messed up is this guy?
We're supposed to check all of these for the treasure? Hold on. This distinct shape. Could it be...
What's the matter?
If my prediction is correct, we won't need to check every single one of these small vaults. For real? That is, I hope. I'll explain why once I've confirmed my theory. I seriously hope so too. Yes. Looks like we can rest here. Come on.
So, actually, we were able to make it to like what I think is the actual last portion of this palace. I wasn't sure. And like I said, I wasn't sure because that second part wasn't as big as the first part. The first part was kind of massive as a whole. So here we are. We are now currently, like I said, we're in this like last section here, and it's a little bit more. It's a little more complicated. It's definitely bigger, and it's actually probably the best place for us to grind out experience points.
What?
Indeed. Agreed. Indeed. That aside,
And these are all big, pretty decent sized areas of the map. We have to go through each and every one of them. So we have to get this like password, so to speak, to answer these. I don't want to say they're riddles, but they're definitely, you know, something we actually have to, you know, solve corresponding numbers with the, I guess it was, you know, letters. I don't know what they call that. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a proper term for it. But that being said, we need to solve that. Now, obviously, if you are feeling like, you know, I'm going to go through all the sections here, but I don't know if I'm going to find all the actual letters, you can use, you know, the internet to kind of just look it up as well. I'm just throwing that one out there. Doing that, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing if you actually do that. I'm going to throw that out there. It does save time in the long run as a whole. In case you are like, I don't want to say like you're short on time, but you never know. Like I said, there's different sections here that we actually have to go into. So I don't know if we're going to have like all that time in the world to really go through and do all that. And obviously right now we're not high enough level where Ryuji's insta-kill is going to be very beneficial at this moment in time, as terrible as that sounds. Obviously as you get higher in level, Ryuji's insta-kill becomes ridiculous and more OP than before. So the cool thing though is that we are lowering the, I guess it's like the security here. So we're going to keep on working on trying to clear this palace out.
Joker.
Notice?
This is... nice!
Let's go! Them, but we're the better team. Joker took one out! Alright! Now, let's continue! A spectacular victory!
All right.
That was easy!
How unsightly.
Yes.
Let's go! Show me your true form! Show me your true form!
Wow, that sounded crazy! Hey, it exploded! We're done here. Let's go! A spectacular victory!
Alright.
That was so easy, I'm yawning.
Joker!
Is this...
But
And this was a great place for us to call it a break here, guys. I'm that JRPG bro. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time as we get to the treasure here in Kanashiro's palace.
Yeah.